Hello guys, welcome to Code Z. This is my first ever video on YouTube and I'm basically a magician and I do card tricks mainly, and so this is my first ever video, so I'm going to be a little bit cranky. I'm not used to recording videos, but then yeah, I just really want to teach you a lot of tricks, and I'll be doing magic for all skill set, and this is my first video, and please do subscribe and drop a like to the video, and please feel free to comment if you have any doubts regarding the tricks that I do. So this is the trick today I'll be showing. It's a very simple trick, but just gets great reactions. It's a really powerful effect, but it's really simple to do. You got a deck of cards, you're in a club, a party, anywhere with your family, friends, just show the card to the table and just, you can be in the spotlight. That's how great this trick is. So for this trick, you all only need just a deck, nothing else. You can borrow a deck, you can bring a deck with you, doesn't really matter. You can go ahead and shuffle the cards for this trick. Okay, it's generally an impromptu trick. You can go ahead and mix the cards up. You can ask a spectator to mix the cards, doesn't really matter. You can completely shuffle the cards. Now once the cards they're mixed, I'll spread the cards and the spectator can pick any card. So I have a spectator with me and he's going to have a look at the card and he's going to show it to the camera, and I'm genuinely not looking at the card. Okay. Okay, once you've had a look, please keep it face down. Alright, so yeah, I've turned my back this while genuinely I've not had a look at the card. So let's say that the cards are completely mixed. So I'm going to place your card somewhere around the center of the deck. Let's say I'm going to push the cards in, and yes, it's let's get it completely lost. Make sure that the card is entirely lost in this deck. We can completely shuffle the cards. So ask the spectator to completely remember the card, memorize the card, keep thinking about the card, and here's what I'm going to do. Ask the spectator to cut the deck into two halves. Okay, just cut it randomly, please. Okay, so you have two piles and we got almost equal halves, but I just wanted to pick any one card. Just touch one pile, please. Anyone? This one? Are you sure you want to go with this? You want to change your mind? No? Alright, are you sure?
Yes.
Alright, we're going to take this part. We're going to leave this aside. So from this deck, I want you to just tell me any number you like. Doesn't really matter.
10.
10 now. 10 is the number you want to take?
Yes.
Are you sure? Don't want to change your mind?
No.
100%?
Yeah.
Alright, so say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards, okay? So we'll keep the rest of the cards right here. So we have 10 cards with us. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 5, 5 each, right? So again, we have two piles once again. Two small piles. I want you to just pick any pile. Doesn't really matter.
This pile.
You want to go with this?
Yes.
You want to change your mind?
No.
Alright. So I'm going to take it and keep it right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards.
Yes.
Okay. Now in this 5 cards, you can pick any 2 cards, please. These 2?
Yes.
Okay. Just let it out, please. You don't want these?
No.
Alright. So we have 2 cards right here once again. I want you to choose any of these cards. Okay. I'll go ahead and just turn it round and round, and pick one card first. This one. You want to pick this card. Alright. So for the very first time, tell me what your card is.
4 of hearts.
4 of hearts? Yes, it is. That is your card. The 4 of hearts. So this is the trick, guys. Hopefully you all liked it. It's a really simple trick, and if you really want to know how this trick is done, please don't forget to stick around for the tutorial of this trick. Guys, welcome to the tutorial of this trick. So the trick you just saw is a really simple trick, and here's how it's done. So it's a really simple trick. All you need is a deck of cards. You can borrow a deck, get a deck, doesn't really matter. Just shuffle the cards completely. It's an impromptu trick. The deck can be completely mixed. It doesn't really matter. Okay. So once the cards are completely shuffled from the spectator, the spectator can shuffle it, of course. What you want to do is spread the cards and ask the spectator to pick any card. It doesn't really matter which card they choose. Let's say in this case they go ahead and pick the 9 of clubs. Okay. So it's definitely a free choice. Now once they pick the 9 of clubs, the key to this trick is you want to control the card to the top of the deck. Now you can control the card to the top of the deck in any manner you like. It doesn't really matter. There is no specific way to do it. There are so many different methods. Whichever method you feel really comfortable, you can place the card in the deck and control it to the top of the deck. You can, for a simple beginner, you can just go for the double undercut, single undercut, a normal control, bottom control, and then just deal off the cards and get to the top. Doesn't really matter, you can use any way of controlling the card, get to the top of the deck. Okay, once you get it, just do a riffle shuffle, a false riffle shuffle, maintaining the card right on top. So once you can do anything but just get the card to the top of the deck. Now once you get the card to the top of the deck, you'll be asking the spectator to cut the deck into two halves. So let's say the spectator cuts into two. You can cut it anyway, it doesn't really matter, but you got to remember that your card is over here in this pile on the top of the deck. All right, so now the spectator's cards is right here. So you can ask the spectator to choose any one card. Now here it's a magician's force. If you don't know what a magician's force is, it's just a simple way of forcing this this pile. All right, so if the spectator says, you're basically going to ask which pile do you want, and if the spectator chooses this one, you're going to say, all right, we're going to take this. If he says he or she says they want this pile, you're going to say, all right, you want to go with this. All right, just remember you wanted this, I'm going to remove it off. Doesn't matter, just make some story, just say, okay, you want this card, just imagine this going to the trash can. Doesn't really matter, do some drama, and you're gonna force it. Okay, now once that's done, you can ask the spectator to think of any number and tell it aloud. Okay, now your card is again on the top, so you have forced this one, and it doesn't matter any number. Let's say the spectator goes with 12, 9, 6, 7, 20, doesn't really matter. Now it depends on how many cards is here. Okay, just don't go more than 20, just you can manage, right? So the cards right here, let's say the spectator says 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this card, so you're going to keep it back, so your card directly goes to the bottom of the deck. All right, so once they say the number, you deal the cards down, what you're doing is reversing the order. So basically your card will be in the bottom. Now once that's done, you're going to again split the cards into two halves. So you're going to go ahead, and the card which comes last will be your card, and it's gonna go to this pile. So since it's 8, it will be even. If it's an odd number, doesn't really matter. The last card, just know the location of it and you're good to go. And so again, the same situation, you're gonna do a magician's force once again, but you want to force this pile. So you just say that just choose one pile, they choose this one, you take it, they choose this one, okay, you remove it. Again, magician's force, really simple, force this. Now once this is done, you want to lay down the cards anyhow you like. Just remember in which position your spectator's chosen card is, and you're good to go. You can go ahead and do all kind of stuff, but then be careful to not lose the location of the card. Now once that's done, you were going to ask the spectator to choose two cards. Again, magician's force. If they choose these two, you're going to remove it. These two, you're going to remove it. These two, which has the spectator's card, you're going to select it and you're going to remove this. That's it. So that's simple. Okay, simple magician's force. Now for the last thing, you can make it a bit dramatic. You can go ahead, but again, don't lose the spectator's card. Your spectator's card's right here. So all you're doing is getting the card from the deck shuffle, from the beginning of the trick to the end of the trick. That's how the trick basically works. So again, once again, the magician's force itself. If the spectator chooses this one, you're going to take it, place it in their palm. If they choose this one, okay, just you can make some drama saying, okay, feel like you burned this card away and you left with only one card from this entire deck. It was completely random, completely your choice. And yes, we did land on the spectator's card. So this indeed is a really amazing trick. Hopefully you all liked it. It's one of my personal favorite tricks. It's really simple, but then the reactions it gets is really great. But then you know, with a lot of practice, you can definitely do it really, really well. But then I don't think you need a lot of practice for this. But then this is a trick. So this is my first video. I don't know how it went. Please do comment below, and hopefully you all liked it. Thanks for watching. Thank you really for watching. I'm really grateful. Okay, and one more thing, don't forget to subscribe. Please drop a like for this video. Just comment anything if you want to ask me, and I'm going to be seeing you in the next video. So take care, bye bye, peace out guys, have fun.